So good.
And the chemistry between VegasPete, it was steamy.
It was pretty
It was steamy, girl.
Yeah, it was steamy, girl. And the fact that, like, because Vegas was kind of egging Pete on, but then Pete was the one who pulled him in for the kiss. Mm-hmm. And then they did it. So it was a long scene.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. And there was chains. Not chains. I mean, it was... Maybe that's too much for you, too. Hi!
Hey! We are back for episode 12.
12 of KinnPorsche.
We just watched it. So many feelings.
Yeah, but before we get into that, a lot of you guys have been waiting to see our reaction and discussions and reviews and stuff. So we just want to say thank you guys for being patient with us.
Yeah, and so we plan to finish KinnPorsche, and then once we finish KinnPorsche, we're going to reevaluate to see how we're going to do our content creation, just because our work life, our balance right now it's off.
The best for us. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to reevaluate after we finish. But we definitely are going to finish KinnPorsche.
Yeah, so...
just because we've been enjoying it.
Once again, thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. Couldn't be doing this without you guys. So.
Yeah, thanks so much. So episode 12.
Oh my goodness.
I love this episode.
This was so good.
This was so good.
Well, it wasn't over the top. It wasn't cringy.
I don't think I like it better than the Woods
Forest episode.
We keep talking about this.
Lost in the Woods.
Lost in the Woods episode, which I loved. This is a close second.
This is really, really well done.
So where should we even start?
Oh gosh, because there's
a lot of emotional beats.
Yeah.
And they took their time to build to these emotional beats.
So good.
It didn't feel rushed. It didn't really feel out of the blue.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, where do you want to start? Should we start with...
We could do A, B, and C again. It opens up with VegasPete.
Yes.
I don't remember, but that was like a good chunk of the
earlier part of the episode.
Yes.
With VegasPete.
Mm-hmm.
They really turned him around for me.
I see. I am starting to see the appeal.
Yeah, it doesn't excuse
his shitty behavior
in the past, but I think the actor was a big part of it.
It was so good. His performance was top notch.
Yeah, they made him so not likable, but like
appealing.
No,
that's not even this. But sympathetic.
His hedgehog was sick, and the hedgehog. It wasn't just a hedgehog, right? This is what I got out of it. Mm-hmm. It's like one of the last things that his dad tasked him to do that he was doing successfully. Yeah, he's keeping this hedgehog alive.
Yeah,
everything else he seems to fail at in life.
I see. Yeah,
like he always seems to disappoint his dad, but the hedgehog was like the one thing that he managed to maintain.
To do, of all the things that his dad asked him to do,
right? And then when the hedgehog died, mm-hmm. It was just it was really sad just seeing Vegas talk about the expectations his dad put on him.
Yeah, and it's the same for Macau.
They keep dragging Macau, and they keep dragging Macau out of nowhere into this conversation. But
yeah, because something that Vegas says is that like being born into the miner family is a life that you don't ask for. Mm-hmm. Essentially, you're just in the gutter.
Mm-hmm. Pete got free because Vegas left his key, mm-hmm. but Pete chose to stay.
Yeah.
And then they ended up... It was the steamy equivalent of the KinnPorsche scene in like the earlier episode.
Yeah.
It was very long, very graphic.
Crazy the part was that like this was like consensual from the first time.
Yes.
But anyway, there was a great moment I thought was really nice. I think it was just on the performance where like Vegas was getting very self-deprecating, like physically, right? Like hitting himself and whatever. Mm-hmm. So Pete tries to stop him, and then we see like a physical switch in Vegas. He's like, "Oh, but you like that." Mm-hmm. So he was like, the hedgehog just died. Mm-hmm. He was crying, and then he just like switched.
Yeah, the actor was really good.
That was a great performance. I thought so good.
And the chemistry between VegasPete. It was steamy.
It was
steamy, girl.
Yeah, it was steamy, girl. And the fact that like, because Vegas was kind of egging Pete on, but then Pete was the one who pulled him in for the kiss, mm-hmm. and then they did it. So it was a long scene.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. And there was chains, not chain. I mean, it was. Maybe that's too much for you too. If you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. So back to our main boys.
Let's do Porsche
and Wick. Yeah, that's a good point.
Just because like there's less to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So Chay has his like interview for the music university.
He ends up just tossing it in the bin.
Yeah. I can't put my finger on why he did that. For me,
the thing I got out of it was he's so heartbroken by what Kim did to him that he just doesn't care about anything anymore.
Oh, because Kim was his
inspiration.
motivator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, now that you mentioned that, that's a good point.
He wrote his song about him for him.
Yeah, he was really inspired by the love that he had. I mean, misplaced or not, the love
for sure.
he had for Kim.
Yeah.
And with that gone, then he's just kind of not motivated to do anything anymore, it seems.
And we talked about this, but the way Kim ended that from the last episode, it was pretty harsh.
Yeah.
And for like a child, the puppy love to hear that, oof, it was pretty rough. So
so Chay is going through a rebellious Yeah, he's dyeing his hair, drinking.
Yeah.
Almost doing drugs.
And then
Kim comes into the club and
stops him.
But
from doing drugs.
From doing drugs. But then Porsche is like, mind your own business. And then Kim's like, okay, fine, I will. And that was it.
Yeah.
He just left.
And then Chay just starts like breaking down.
Yeah.
There's that funny bit of like wall text behind him.
Yeah, that took me out.
It's like,
such a dramatic scene, but then there's the wall text. And
it's like, are you ready? Yeah.
It's like eat, pray, love.
Yeah, that type of thing. And like neon lights. Oh, so funny.
And finally, we go to the main meat of this episode. Which is KinnPorsche, obviously.
Oh.
So a lot of revelations. They revealed
the thing with the dad
and like why they brought Porsche in to the mafia, why he became a bodyguard. Kinn was unaware of pretty much all of this. It was mainly the dad pulling the strings.
Yeah.
Because he felt guilty. Well, that's what we thought. He felt guilty for protecting his friend who was the one responsible for the car crash that killed Porsche's parents.
Yeah.
Mister Korn, according to him, this was his way of like atoning for that. And this is my understanding. It was a little convoluted. It was giving Porsche a job so that they could keep the house, right?
I think so.
As a bodyguard.
Yeah, or that they'll be protected housed now that the parents are gone. But also he said that he didn't know that they had kids.
Initially when he covered it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Right. So when he saw Porsche, this is this kid. So we gotta bring him in.
Yeah. At least that's what we thought.
That's what we thought.
And then at the very end of the episode, Porsche's evil uncle.
Oh God.
I had a feeling he was gonna come back. He shows a picture to Porsche that Mister Korn was friends with
the mom and dad.
With the mom and dad.
Or at least one of the parents.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. What's odd to me is that like Porsche is also in the photo.
As a kid.
Like, why wouldn't you remember seeing this guy?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it.
This is a random side plot, but Mister Korn gives the address of his friend that he protected.
Yeah.
And tells KinnPorsche, oh, here, you can do what you want.
Do what you want with this.
And they go, and Porsche's ready to shoot him, but then he sees that
he has a family of his own. Yeah.
And he stops. And it was a really touching scene of like him breaking down in the car.
Yeah, and Kinn tells him like your mom and dad would be proud of you, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah, there were a lot of like those scenes in this episode, just like really quiet, like emotional scenes.
Yeah, and it was just the performance that really did it.
Yeah, because I could really feel in that scene in the car. I could really feel Porsche's like
anguish.
Yeah, almost like I'm just imagining him thinking, "Oh, what would I have done if I was confronted with the person who killed my parents?"
Yeah.
And then now that he's in that situation, that's the part that he had to let go. And I really felt that from that performance.
Yeah.
It was really good.
That was so sweet.
That's pretty much everything that happened.
Yeah. Oh, can I mention another moment that I thought was really beautiful? Like, Kinn takes Porsche back to the place that they met.
Oh, that was such a great scene.
That was so good. Yeah. And then Kinn's like, normalize, hi, I'm Kinn.
Let's do this again. Kind of thing.
Yeah. And then Porsche says, I am Porsche. I'm the one you love, and I'm the one who loves you.
Yeah. Oh, my heart. That was so good.
That's so good.
Such good writing.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And the uncle had to come and fuck it up.
Yeah.
He walked in all like eerie, like.
You know what I was afraid of? I thought he was gonna show a picture of like Kinn tied up or something.
Like in a bathroom. Or something. Yeah. Like he like knocked him out or something.
Yeah. So then I'm confused. Then the uncle wants $5 million. Why? For what?
For more information?
The
uncle said, if you give me $5 million, I can end this?
That was unclear to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's why I thought like he had kidnapped Kinn.
Oh, I see.
Because like, oh, here's $5 million ransom or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, love this episode.
Super great.
And we're barreling towards the finale.
Yeah.
2 more. What is that?
I'm excited.
It's like you're on a ride. It's like,
Did you like this episode?
Yeah, what did you all think about this episode? What is your favorite part of this episode? Who's your favorite couple among the three? What's your favorite scene in this episode?
Yeah, would you dye your hair blue?
Have you ever gone through a bad breakup / falling out with a crush that you changed your hair color? Let us know down in the comments below. It's very specific.
Super specific, but hey.
Okay, but yeah, if you like this episode, go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit that bell button to make sure you get notified every time we post a new video.
Okay, bye. Till next time.
See
Episode
ya.
13.
13.
Yes.